everyone, my name is Lisa. Welcome to crepemyrtlerow. Got another great haul for you guys. Again, this one's probably going to be a long one because I have quite a few things to show you. So without further ado, let's just get started on it. The first thing I'm going to show you, and it's not that glamorous, it's not really a decor piece, but it's something that I do look for when I'm out thrifting, and that is storage pieces or organizational pieces. So this is just one of those big tubs. I mean, and it's not the cleanest. Somebody's put tape all over it, but it was $5, and I like this kind because see how the lid sticks up? So you can fill them up all the way to the top and still have space without things getting crushed. And this is the hefty, called extra storage or extra stuff box. And those things, I'm thinking they're now around right under $20 in the Walmart and places like that. So when I saw that for $5, I knew I could use it. Now, the next two big items, they're somewhat decorative, but they're also what I use for storage. And they're picnic baskets. And I already have them full. So here's one of them. Really big. The top folds up. This one was $14.99, and you see how I have a label there? I put these in my craft room, and I use that for storage also. So things like that I put in there so that it's decorative and useful. And the copper molds that's in there is like this wall here. I don't know if y'all remember before I did the renovations in this room, all of that, this wall and the side wall was covered in my copper mold collection. And I'll just show you if I can grab a piece out of it, stuff like that with the tin line. I have tons of those. Okay, the next one is another, and I think it was like $6 for this one. Big wooden one. And again, it's copper molds. Full of molds, and then a couple more of these molds that I have. But I put the things down and I stack them on top of each other. Oh, I'm sorry, I probably messed up the mic here. But I'll stack them on top of each other in my storage room. And like I had the little chalkboard label on this other one, I ran out of labels. I got to go back to the Dollar Tree and get me some more labels. But I have, gosh, maybe 6 or more big picnic baskets like this, the good sturdy ones with the wooden bottoms and stuff. And they all have stuff like that. Some of them I have candlesticks in, like big candlesticks. And then some of them I have some vintage tablecloths in. And I learned to put those little tags on it, and just label them, the chalkboard tags. And then I have one of the pins and just label them with whatever's in it at the time. And it just, like I said, it makes it for some storage without being that bad to look at, just a bunch of boxes. They're nice to look at. So moving on, the next thing is I love getting books from the thrift stores, and I got this one, Stars and Stripes, and it's just like a history of the American flag, and it's just all kind of neat pictures in here telling you the history and all the different flags and how it got to be that point. And the neat thing about this book, I didn't think looking at it that it was that old, but it's actually from 1973. And then this is what I thought was really cool. It still has one of the little library card things that they used to have. The earliest one is from 1976, and then the latest on this card was 1992 that it had been. And then, of course, I guess the library donated it out. But I just thought that was pretty cool because I bet kids nowadays have no idea what these are. Next is just a little tote bag. And I mean, I probably don't have to explain why I got that. Y'all know with my love of strawberries. And it's just that vinyl material, and the inside's vinyl. It even has like a little change thing, and then extra pocket here, and then an extra pocket there. I just thought, it's a good size. to carry with you going somewhere. You know, if I had to go visit someone in the hospital and going to be up there all day, I could pack me some things in there, you know, books to read or whatever. Or if I do crafting, it would be a good bag, like carrying your cross stitch stuff in, or just anything. But you know, I think I paid, was it $3.99? I don't see it in here, but I'm pretty sure it was like $3.99, or maybe not even that much. And the fact that it had the strawberries on it, I had to have it. And speaking of strawberries, I found these plates, and they say $1 on them, but they were 50 cents a piece. And they're just little plastic plates that I will use. I like having a couple of these, you know, in my cabinets, and when I'm just having a sandwich or something like that, I like grabbing stuff like this, and I thought those were really cute, being strawberries. And then, as I've mentioned many times before, I love plates, and I just can't seem to pass them up. So this one I loved because it's more of the red transferware, or kind of has the pink look to it. Has a little chip on it, but I don't care. I love that. I'm going to try to find more of this color to use at Christmas time on my plate wall. And as I've mentioned before, how I can change out the plates to whatever I want to use. I would like to find different ones for different seasons. So finding the red transferware, or maybe even some green transferware, would be nice to have during Christmas time. So, and then I paid $2 for it. And then this little thing, I mean, it's just a little chopping board for 50 cents. I got this just because I thought it would be the perfect size in my craft room to put under my glue gun. I have the worst time with that glue gun. Sometimes, it doesn't always do it, but sometimes the glue starts dripping out the end and like piling up on my table. So I thought this would be perfect just to sit under that glue gun and catch any drips, and then they could probably just peel it off when it happens. So got that. Now this next thing, let me show the first one here. This I absolutely loved, these trays, and y'all see me, I've got a couple other ones, but this color, oh my goodness, it's so pretty. And my friend Deborah with the Painted South, she has one similar to this color, but I think hers has more bright colored flowers or something on hers. But I loved the one that she had thrifted. Now I paid $18 for this one, so it's a little bit more than I like. I think my other ones seemed like I didn't pay like $6 or $7 for those. But I mean, I've seen these in the antique stores for $40, $50. So I knew it was worth it. And this is hand painted, and I mean, it has rust spots, but I love it. But you know, these colors will go perfect in my living room, or when I redo my bedroom, it's going to have this color theme in it too. So I love that. And then this next one, I'm not so sure. It's a tray. I don't think this is actually hand painted. It's made to look like that one is. That one you can tell is hand painted. This one I think was more of a printed type. And it's actual like the little serving tray. And it was $4.99. But it was very well done with the way the print is, that it appears to be like the hand printed one or hand painted ones. I thought this would be really cool sitting on the edge. You know how people set up a tray on a bed and then just have, you know, a flower arrangement, a little book, or a little plate of food or something. I thought that would be cool to sit on my guest bed, you know, just for display. Put one of my milk glass flower pots there with one arrangement, maybe, you know, just a little vignette on it sitting on at the foot of the bed. Or I could hang it on the wall, but I love the colors in that one. All right, next, I'm going to go over some linens that I got. This, I love crocheted like pot holders and stuff. And you see it's only $1. It's not vintage. It looks like it, but it's actually a Laura Ashley one. You know, but I love that, and for $1. Now this one is handmade, but I think I only paid $2 or $3 for it at a particular thrift store, and it still had the tags like whoever made them, they must have made them for craft fairs or something, so it still had their handmade tag on it, and then thrift store had their tag on it. But I love those pot holders. And then this is a doily. Y'all know I love my doilies. And I love this one because that's perfect for Christmas time. And you can see right there. I got them all over the place, and I use them like just in my decor all the time. But this one was particularly perfect for Christmas. And it's got a little stain. I can wash it and get that out of. And then I love vintage towels. And this is just one, and it says $4, $1 on it, but it was 50 cents at a estate sale. And I just love the materials. I don't know what it is, like a cotton linen or something. I don't know. These vintage, like the tablecloths feel and all these old towels, but I actually use these in my kitchen daily. And then the next items was just, I got a set of, I think it's 6 of these. They're napkins, just, the cloth napkins in a yellow color because I didn't have any in yellow. And if I did want to do a tablescape, this yellow goes perfect here with all my bee and chicken decor. And they were like 50 cents a piece. And then the next 2 things are the same thing. They're just both tablecloths. And they're just these kind of the vintage print with the gingham check in this blue. And they're fairly big tablecloths. And I got them both for $6. And I just love that material. I can use it for what it's intended to, or if, crafting projects, if I need something in this color, I'll have it for that price. All right. The next thing I'm going to show was kind of something that it caught my eye because I love the ducks. My son collects ducks in his house. But the neatest thing after I got to looking at it was here on the back, it's actually signed and numbered. Well, the signature says John Stevens. Well, that just happened to be my grandfather's name. Now, he didn't make this piece, but that's his name in exactly the same way we spelt Stevens with a PH. And like I said, it's numbered, and it's got a few places that maybe got chipped off, but I just still thought the detail in that was so pretty, and especially come fall. That would be nice. And then speaking of fall decor, I got these. They're separate pieces. So this one, pheasant, and it's called a Bob White, and it was $1.99. Love using these kind of figurines around during the fall. And then I got this one, and it's a vintage piece too. Got the numbers under there, and it was $1.99. It has a little chip off its beak, and I actually have one just like this. It's a set, and the thrift store had the matching the piece that went with this one, but someone had already broke it. It had broke off all across here at the base, and I looked, and it would have fit together, and I could have glued it back, and you would have never known. But then when I got to looking at it even better, the entire beak had been broke off. So I was like, I don't know that I want to. This one, you can see beak's there. I can just touch up the paint there. But the other one, it was like you could see a hole there where the beak was supposed to be in. And again, if I really wanted to, I could have made a little clay piece to replace the beak. But since I already have an exact set like this, I didn't feel the need to go through that much trouble. But I do like these. The colors are perfect for fall, sitting around in all my vignettes. Okay, the next items I have, again, are birds that I'll use for fall, and they are vintage. It has the little sticker on them, and they were $1.99 also a piece. But I just love those, like little quails. And I know, being vintage, that this is how they were painted, but I think I would like to add something like maybe dry brush some copper on them, or a little bit of gold, just to make them stand out a little bit more. But I love using stuff like that in my decor. And then this sweet little vintage oil lamp that's milk glass with the little roses on. I love that. I thought that was so cute. Right. These next 2 pieces, and if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen this. These little kissing bride and groom. What? If I can get them over here. I just love these. And they're salt and pepper shakers with the little corks in them. I love these pieces. I have always wanted a set of these. And I've looked on eBay for years, and they've been, you know, upwards $28, $30 or something like that, and plus shipping. And I'm like, I'm not going to pay that. You know, one day I might come across them, and I just love them. Well, the story is I did come across them in a thrift store one day, not this set, but I came across a set in a thrift store, a Habitat for Humanity, and they wanted $28 for the set. Now, I knew that's what you could get those for on eBay and stuff without having to pay the shipping. So I knew, you know, technically, yes, they were worth that. But we're talking about a thrift store. Why are they pricing their prices, antique store prices or eBay prices? So still, I didn't get them. The very same day I left that store, drove up the street to an antique store or antique mall, went in there and bought this set for $6, and I think it was 25 cents or 35 cents. I can't remember now exactly what it was, but when I posted it on Instagram, I remembered it, and it's on there. But bought this set there for $6 and something. The same set I was looking at for 28 in the thrift store and got those. So now I'm like, yes, I have my own set now, and I use those a lot during Valentine's Day. I have a lot of my kissing figurines out during Valentine's Day, or even some at Christmas, because I have a lot of angels that do that. And I also got another set of kissing figurines. This little set, I just loved the vintage colors on this one, and I just thought they were so adorable. And these were $4 each. And the reason, and I mentioned this, I think, in a video a couple of years ago, the reason I love the kissing figurines makes me think of me and my husband. We've been married for 35 years, but yet we still would just give each other little pop kisses. You know, we pass each other in the hallway, we'll stop, give a pop kiss. Be driving down the road in the car, lean over and give each other a pop kiss, or sitting on the couch watching TV, same thing. So it just makes me think of how just that little quick little pop kiss that we always show affection with each other. So I guess that's why I'm kind of drawn to those. And okay, I got two more things to show. This little vintage Bible, it was printed 1923. And I just loved the little red. I mean, I could leave the cover on it here probably, but I just, you know, I use books, as you can see right here. I use books in my decor all the time, and that one being a little red one, and it being a Bible, I liked it, and I think it was $1. And then lastly, make sure. Lastly, it's just this little love sign. And it was $1.99. Now originally it was at Hobby Lobby for $4.99, so I'm sure it went on sale cheaper than what I paid for it now at some point. But I thought it was cute. And again, I use Valentine decor in here, just in the kitchen, the dining room area on this hutch. I redo that for Valentine's Day, so that'll come in handy. Well, that is all I have for this haul. I hope y'all enjoy it. Just leave me a comment below. Let me know what your favorite is. I hope y'all have a very blessed day. Bye.